Good morning, CLHS. Today is October 20th on this double day 3. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Kennedy. Today on our TV, we'll have all your school news, and we will welcome Ms. Dusick Johnson in an in-house interview about CLHS's new environmental club. Also, we'll show you an inside look on a story about Becky Scott.
Your RTV starts in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The yearbook committee has a small amount of yearbooks available for purchase on a first-come, first-served basis. Please see Mr. Jarges in room 1409 for details. Pre-order next year's yearbook today through the office or online. The cost to reserve your copy is $50.
If you love to write, check out the bulletin board inside Ms. Schwab's classroom. There are now 3 short story contests and 3 poetry contests.
All students are invited to join Dakota Bilo in a dance and song presentation at 12:30 on October 21st.
We will be right back with more announcements, but first, let's go to Dylan with your Mach 1 weather report.
Hi, I'm Dylan. This is your Mach 1 weather report for Tuesday, October 20th. Currently, today's high is 12 with a low of 1. Heavy clouds outside with winds blowing from the west around 16 kilometers per hour, and humidity is 87%. Tomorrow's a high of 15 with a low of 3. Thursday's high is 14 with a low of 1, and Friday is a high of 13 with a low of 1. That was your weather. Have a great day, CLHS.
Thanks, Dylan. Now let's go to a story about Becky Scott.
In early October, Becky Scott came to visit Cold Lake High School students to talk about her Olympic experience.
So I was invited by OSAM. They sponsored a speaker series, and they invited me to come to Cold Lake today to speak to the students.
One connection that Becky has with students in Cold Lake is that she started in a small community and was able to achieve great things.
Well, I think my story has a lot of merit, especially for students in rural Alberta, ones that aren't necessarily in the big centers or the big cities, because I came from a very small community in Alberta, and I think there's a lot I can relate to, and a lot the students can maybe appreciate from hearing my story, because I was a lot like the students in this community and maybe all over Alberta.
Becky's love for cross-country skiing started at a young age, but she always knew she wanted to be an Olympian.
So it started with my parents. They were both cross-country skiers themselves, and so it was kind of organic and natural for me to start skiing myself. And then the reason I was attracted to it initially was because it was a lot of fun. My friends were doing it. We had a little ski club. We would travel around to races, and I just really enjoyed it.
In addition to her accomplishments as an athlete, she now works to keep drugs out of sports with the World Anti-Doping Association.
Work is actually an athletes committee meeting that I'll be chairing. I'll leave for Montreal in a couple of weeks, and we'll gather there. We have 15 athletes from all over the world, all different sports, and we meet and we discuss current issues and concerns that are relevant to athletes in their sports, and we meet for about a day and a half, and then I take all those ideas and thoughts and discussions back to the executive levels of the World Anti-Doping Agency.
Becky's advice to students is to never give up, allow failure to help you, and follow your dreams. This is Kennedy reporting for RTV News. There will be a LEGO Club meeting today in room 1405. Please be on time.
The lunch special today is a rib sandwich for $5 and hamburger soup for $3.
There will be a leadership meeting today at lunch in Ms. Kapoor's classroom. Go see what leadership has to offer.
Portage College is holding an open house on Wednesday, October 21st from 5 to 8 p.m. If you are interested in registering at Portage College, you can apply for free that night.
Students that are interested in challenging French as a second language or for credits are asked to see Mr. Cassidy.
Students interested in traveling to France or Spain to learn French or Spanish are invited to attend a meeting Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. at the Ramada Inn in Cold Lake South. Please bring your parents.
That's all your news for today, CLHS, but first let's go to Taylor with your in-house interview.
Good afternoon, CLHS. Today we have Mrs. Dusick Johnson and Mrs. Hollis in our RTV in-house interview. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thanks, Taylor.
And you?
I'm doing great, too.
We have heard that CLHS has a new environmental club. What is this club about?
It's just about any students and staff who are passionate about the environment and want to make a difference in their lives, in their school community, in their local community. We're just going to be taking on different projects, and yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
That's great. Where and when does this club take place, and who is able to join?
Well, anybody from Cold Lake High School can join, and we're going to meet on Thursdays at lunchtime. So bring your lunch and come to Miss Dusick's classroom.
Sounds great. What are the goals you want to achieve with this club?
Well, we'd just like to tap into students and staff's passion about what they want to make a difference in terms of the environment. One focus is going to be water. We thought about possibly trying to get a water bottle refilling station at the water fountain, so that might be one thing. And just we have lots of different ideas, and we're open to all sorts of ideas. Yeah.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you would like to add about the Environmental Club?
Everyone's welcome, so don't hesitate to come. If you have an idea you want to throw out there, we're willing to listen, for sure.
Thank you, Ms. Dusick Johnson and Mrs. Hollis, for coming into RTV today. Have a great day, CLHS.